29th. While deployed in support of Canada's Indo-Pacific strategy aboard the HMCS Ottawa, a cyclone embarked and was conducting routine exercises in the South China Sea when it was intercepted by the People's Liberation Army J-11 fighter aircraft. And though the initial encounter was safe, two subsequent encounters between that aircraft and our cyclone helicopter were deemed unsafe. With successive passes, one jet eventually conducted a pass over the cyclone helicopter with little separation, causing the helicopter to experience significant turbulence and take appropriate actions in order to remain safe. And later that same day, during its second sortie, the same helicopter was once again intercepted by a J-11 fighter aircraft, which launched flares directly in front of our helicopter. The helicopter pilot had to maneuver to avoid the flares and reduce the risk of ingesting a flare into the helicopter's rotor and intakes. This encounter was also deemed unsafe. All of these interactions took place in an international airspace, well outside of any claimed territorial seas and associated airspace. These maneuvers put the safety of all personnel involved in unnecessary risk. Canada expects that any intercept of our aircraft will be conducted in a safe and professional manner. Canadian Forces members undergo extensive training before these missions. They're well prepared to deal with these events as they may occur, but all members of our air detachment and crew aboard the Ottawa remain safe. The helicopter was not damaged in these interactions, and the Ottawa and the embarked helicopter continued on the mission. As outlined in our Indo-Pacific strategy, we're going to continue to step up our forces in that region. As we are a Pacific nation ourselves, Canada will continue to stand up for the international rules-based order to maintain the safety of international navigation. And I'll now be happy to take any questions that you may have.
Has there been any diplomatic follow-up?
I'm sorry.
Has there been any diplomatic follow-up to this?
Yes, ma'am. What we do is through diplomatic channels, and the Canadian Armed Forces, through diplomatic channels, conveys our concern about these type of events to the People's Republic of China.
These things keep happening in this region. Why are we continuing to fly in these areas where we know that the Chinese are being aggressive?
We have a responsibility in that region, and just to be very clear, the HMCS Ottawa and our helicopter were in international waters. They were well outside of the territorial limits of both China or any other countries. This actually took place near the Paracels Islands. It is in international water. One of our responsibilities, working with our allies as part of the Indo-Pacific strategy, is to maintain freedom of navigation in international waterways. We were there doing our job, and it is routine that these interceptions will take place, but our expectation is that they will take place in a way which is both professional and safe. And unfortunately, what we've seen in the most recent incidents, on two occasions, the actions of the People's Republic fighter jet were deemed to be significantly unsafe, and we'll express our concern to the People's Republic of China about that. Yes, ma'am.